Okay, so right now I am in the middle of, actually not in the middle, I'm going to just start getting ready for a shoot, a collab shoot. In fact, it's a reshoot for a brand. I don't have the energy, as you can read from my face, but I have to do it because I feel like I'm already late. I told them I will be submitting the video this week. Before I get into getting ready, or maybe while I get ready, I will tell you the story behind this reshoot, I guess. So I've quickly done my base before we get into the story time behind my reshoot. I've just done my base with a concealer, that is the NYX Professional Pro Fix Stick Concealer. I've done my eyeshadow, very light neutral shade from the Nude Obsessions palette by Huda Beauty. I've used the lightest shade on the palette, like this color. Also set my brows using the Benefit Brow Gel. Back to getting ready and sharing my story time about the collab reshoot. So I got this brand collab last week. It is a barter collab. So the thing about this brand, the reason why I wanted to work with this brand is because as soon as they sent me the collab request, they told me that I could do a very genuine reel, as in a genuine review sort of a reel, and keep it as me as possible, or just share my genuine review, which was something that I really respected about this brand. Hence I said yes, even though it was a barter collab. Now, as soon as I got into the talking stage with the brand POC, okay, I'm gonna do my blush as we talk. I'm using the Glowish blush in the shade Berry Juicy. Okay, yeah, so as I said, as I got into the talking stage with the POC, the brand POC, she mentioned that it just had to be a genuine review style reel. So then I asked them if there was anything in particular that they wanted me to mention in the reel, and they said no. They said just keep it as genuine as you can. We don't have anything else in particular, just mention these 2 or 3 things, and that was it. So mind that I already got my theme in place before the shoot began. I got the theme approved and they said, great, we'll hear from you after you submit your draft. I got into the shooting stage. I started shooting again. I took out my professional camera. I bought background props with my own money. Again, it was a barter collab, so it had to be out of my own pocket. So everything came out of my pocket. I got to that stage where I'm done with the shoot, finished the edit, and I'm really proud of the video. I genuinely just felt like they're going to praise me as soon as I submit the video. They're going to be like, oh my god, Niveda, you did so well, it's amazing. We would love to have you on board for our future campaigns, is what I expected them to say. Instead, what I hear is that the video was not what they were expecting from me. Okay, now I'm going to do my mascara using the Essence Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening and Volumizing Mascara, okay? I'm not curling my lashes, I'm just going to go in straight with the wand. Okay, so like I was saying, they said this was not the kind of reel that we were expecting from you. I don't know if I mentioned before, but I'm not going to be naming the brand here because one, I learned a thing or two from this collab, so it was a learning experience. Hence, I'm not going to mention their name. And also they gave me the option to choose whether or not I wanted to go ahead with the reshoot, which I respect, because mostly I've heard other creators say that they just straight out tell you we want a reshoot. Thankfully that didn't happen to me. I was happy that they gave me the option. I choose to do it because in case the reel that I submitted or the reel that I post does not do well in terms of engagement, then it's not on me, it's on the brand, because they wanted to play it safe. But yes, hence why I'm not going to be naming the brand. Also, the POC was much kinder than a lot of the other brand POCs that I've dealt with in my life. So that's great. Like I said, I won't be mentioning the name of the brand, but you will know. You will know, because I will be posting that reel someday in the future, because I put my money, time and effort into it. And it's a beautiful video. I will not be posting that video, 2 things that I learned from this brand collab is, and if there are any budding creators who are seeing this video or will be watching this video in the future, make sure that you have a script in hand, a concept that's ready in place. If you can possibly give a detailed script to the brand POC, before you start with your shoot, because it's great if they approve it beforehand. In case there are any improvisations that they want you to make it, you can make it on the spot instead of having to do a reshoot like I am going to do right now. And the second thing I learned is professionalism and risk management, because in the creator world, I've heard a lot of stories where everything lacks professionalism. Professionalism as such is 0 to none. I was happy that I got the chance to actually do a reshoot on my own terms, because I know a lot of people have said that they haven't gotten the option, and it kind of questions your creativity. So 2 things, like I said, I learned from this from this reshoot. With these experiences, I kind of get to really simmer down my thoughts and decide whether I want to become a creator in the future, and if this is something that I see myself doing professionally. I keep forgetting that I have to do the rest of my face if I want to continue with the shoot. I'm going to use the MAC Retro Matte lipstick in the shade, God, what is the shade? Top Tooth Brandy. Again, this is that lipstick that went viral on my Instagram for putting a review because of how cool toned it is in real life compared to the advertisement. But I'm going to make it work, and you will see me making it work right now. Since I have lip balm on, I just kissed it off. I talk while I'm putting lipstick, so bear with me. Okay, let that dry down, and then I'm going to use another bullet lipstick from Mama Earth. Okay, this is in the shade Carnation Nude. It's a beautiful rosy mauve. So once this dries down, I'm going to put this lipstick on top and kind of like blend it to get a beautiful warmer mauve. A lot more better. And I'm going to go in with a dark brown liner. You see how small it is? I think this is from Swiss Beauty, if I'm not wrong. This is their chocolate brown or something, I think. Okay. So I think I'm ready for the shoot, and I'm gonna scoot now, go get dressed and begin the reshoot. As you can tell, I am still not very pumped or hyped about the reshoot. That's it for today's vlog. I will be coming up with more such story times and get ready with me's. Please don't pray that I have such horrible story times to tell in the future. I want a peaceful life. But anyways, that's it for now. I will catch you later.